Hello everyone, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Okay. Not too sure what's with Facebook these days. Seems a bit glitchy. Okay. Okay. Welcome to tonight's Facebook live teaching. So if you haven't already, you can download the notes here at mathsheuristics.com/blog. Today we'll be covering on geometry. It's a part of our plan for this SA2 Heuristics revision lesson, 7 out of 10, geometry. So, okay, a bit about myself. I started teaching Facebook Live on the 3rd of August 2017, so it's been about 3 years plus really. 3 years and 1 month. And after that, subsequently, with that experience, I started teaching with Zoom in 2018 to full-time classes for P3, P4, and P3, P4, P5, and P6 math. So a bit about Maths Heuristics. This company was established back in 2008. I joined in 2011. And this is my boss, Mr. Sunny Tan. So you can see at that time he had long hair, but now it's a different story really. So a bit about the Mastering Heuristics series. So today I'll be covering on angles. You can click here to find out more about the Mastering Heuristics series that my boss and my mentor, Mr. Sunny Tan, has written. Wait. Okay. Jialat. Okay, you know what? Jialat. Hang on. Why you seem so sad and bored today? Which part? Okay, so anyway, if you found this series useful, please like and share so that more people can benefit from this sharing. Alright, so let me just check on something. I'm testing our new setup here. My voice? What about my voice? Okay, but anyway, so let's get straight to it. Let's talk about angles. Okay. In the figure below, not drawn to scale, a piece of paper that is of a parallelogram shape is folded at two corners, A and B as shown. Find angle X over here. Okay, so what would you do to find out this answer? Now for geometry, there are a few best practices. So the first thing you want to do is to mark out parallel lines. Okay, and the most important thing is use a pencil to do this in PSLE. Okay, mark out the parallel lines, equal lengths. Second of all, you have to recall the properties of the various shapes. Okay, this will help you a lot because when they say that something is a parallelogram, I can immediately tell you that if this is 75 degrees, this will be 105 degrees. There's information that unravels itself by knowing all this. Okay, my voice. Yeah, probably because I've been teaching for the last 6 hours plus. That's why my voice is like this. Okay, hang on, I'll answer you all in a while. You just give me a moment. Okay, so to deal with this, hang on. Okay, yeah. So to deal with this, you want to unfold this parallelogram first. Okay, by doing that, you will end up with this over here. You want to see what the original shape was. Okay? Well, a lot of you got it. So fast. Okay, so how do we find out this angle X now? If you unfold this, you all want to talk about your thought process and how you solved it? Okay, for those of you who think you got the answer, do you want to explain your thought process? This is interesting. Jialat. Do you all want to do you all want to explain your thought process and how you got it? Double of 30 degrees and 23 degrees. Okay, then how do you get the 23 degrees? Li Hak-ming? Very good. Okay, you all got the idea. Because once you know that this is 105 degrees, or if you know that this is 75 degrees, you can conclude that this portion here is 105 degrees, which is also the same as this angle when you fold it up. So if this is 105 degrees as well, then this portion here will be 23 degrees. Correct? Okay, so to prevent glitching, let me just type this out. 180 minus 105 minus 52 will give you 23 degrees over here. So once you got this ready, when you fold this, there will be another 23 degrees over here, and there will be this 30 degrees over here. Angle X is here, and it lies on a straight line. Therefore, this will just be 180 degrees minus 23 minus 23 minus 30 minus 30, and you will obtain 74 degrees. Okay, so the answer here is 74 degrees. Not bad, I still remember how to type out the ASCII code. So if you got it, please spam the like button first. Okay, let's just make this a short one. Tomorrow I still got another 6 hours of teaching. Like number. All right. No, usually on usual days, I only have like 3 hours of classes on Wednesday, but because of this holiday thing, holiday classes thing, right? There's a lot more teaching hours involved. So this is why I don't really. This is why I don't do this type of thing often. Like to use my leftover energy for the day to do Facebook Live. I don't really, how to say, like that. If I want to give, I will give all my all. How do you know that the bottom is 23 degrees? Because when you fold this along this line, right, this becomes the line of symmetry. Okay, got it? Okay, so next one, number 2. Number 2, okay, so you can see that guided example 1's idea is based on folding. Guided example 2, the idea here is based on grouping. Okay? So based on this, in the figure below, AJHG, ABDE, IJBC, IHFE, and CDFG are straight lines. Okay, all these are straight lines. So find the values of A plus I plus C plus G. Okay, so a lot of you got this. Yeah, Minnie, I can see your comment. If your comment is appearing in your handphone, that means you are in the main group. Okay, so to deal with this, right, for this question, it's not possible to find the individual angles. Okay, because there is not enough information. So to deal with this, you have to group them up together. So how would you do this? Now, you can observe that if you take these apart, if you isolate these triangles, of course there's a faster way to do it, but I'm not going to go through that form of reasoning. Okay, can you all see that if you look at this blue triangle, all angles in a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So this angle will be 180 degrees minus angle I minus angle C. And it can be thought of like this. whole bar here is 180 degrees. You take away angle I, and you take away angle C. Correct? And you're left with this shaded region. This represents this angle here. Okay, all of you getting it? So now if you continue to extend out this straight line over here, this is angle I plus angle C. Correct? So you all follow so far? Those of you who got 145 degrees, how did you get it? Because you all remember this theory already, is it? So, okay, once we've established that, the next thing that we can do is to look at this line over here. This triangle over here. And applying the same reasoning, we can see that if we are to take away angles A and G from 180 degrees, you will be left with another shaded portion here. So this is the other shaded portion. So this angle has to be angles A plus G because they sum up to 180 degrees. True or not? Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, figured out something new. So based on this, you can now see that this portion within this black region here, you will see that angles A, G, I, and C and 35 degrees will all add up to 180 degrees. So do you all prefer my new workflow now? Is it a lot neater compared to last time? So based on this, the sum of A, G, I, and C can be said to be 180 degrees minus 35 degrees. Ultimately, it only requires you to write one line. Yes, I agree with you. But the ideas in accumulating to being able to write this without a wild guess, this I think is the beautiful part of geometry. There are so many properties here that are interconnected with one another that you have to view them in detail. You know what I mean? This is the part that I love about maths. Everything is interconnected by equivalence. Okay? So I figured out something new. Not going to tell you what it is, but we will have peace from now on. Okay? You use triangle DFE. You use CDB instead. I think that works as well. Yeah, that's the... Okay, got it. Alright. Yeah, wait. Y'all got it? Is there Facebook poll today? No. Didn't create. Because I think it burns up too much time. But I want you all to think about the various questions that I give throughout the question itself. Okay? Yeah, peace and quiet. Good riddance. Right, y'all got it, huh? Very good. Let's move on. Yeah, now I'm going to create a safe environment for everyone. Alright? Nobody is going to mess with you anymore. Okay, so number 3. Same idea. The idea of grouping can be used to solve this problem in number 3. So in the figure, JK, LM, WX, and YZ are straight lines. Find angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, angle E, angle F, angle G, angle H, all summed up together. June, you're very fast, you know. Okay. So to deal with this, let's just look at all these in totality first. Okay? So all these lines are straight lines. What are the implications? This and this are straight lines. It means that we can use the vertically opposite angles property for this. How peace and quiet? It's a different form of peace and quiet. So W and X, Y and Z add up to 30 degrees. So once you got this already, right? What else can we say? We can say that all these angles about this point over here add up to 360 degrees. Okay? So you know also that you can also tell that angle P will be the same as angle R, angle Q will be the same as angle S. However, it's not possible for you to find out their individual values. So I emphasize on this, it's not possible to find out their individual values. But you can say that in totality, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S must be 360 degrees minus 30 degrees. Get rid of all the known angles first. And this will give you (202 degrees). Okay, Tianam Kwan, I think you probably pressed something wrongly on the calculator. So a lot of you got the answer already. A lot of you got the answer already. So this is 202 degrees. So after that, how do you find, okay, let's look at where all these angles are. AB are over here. CD, C and D are over here. E and F are over here. G and H are over here. So the other thing that we can say about all these are, if it helps you to visualize, right, just list it out. this triangle, angle A plus angle B plus angle P will give you 180 degrees, right? And in this triangle, angle C plus angle D plus angle Q gives you 180 degrees. In this triangle, angle E plus angle F plus angle R will give you 180 degrees. Angle H plus angle G plus angle S gives you 180 degrees. So all of these add up to 202 degrees, as we found out earlier. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, Li Pei Li, you're correct. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, all of you, well, all of you are so fast today. So it's okay, it's not that you're fast, it's that I'm slow for today. So you can see that there are 480 degrees over here. Okay, this is the first step, this is the second step. So the third step here is to take 4 times 180 degrees. Because you only want to find out the sum of all these angles, you want to remove this 202 degrees over here. And then this will give you 518 degrees. And this will be your answer. Yeah, Cindy. Is that you, Cindy, or is that Brian? Yeah, correlating, you're correct. Yeah, today let's do a speedrun addition. Let's try to aim and clear this before 8:45. Yeah, 518 is the answer. All of you got it. Felicia, Maggie, Cindy, Daphne, Corey Ling, Li Pei Li, Jessie, Joan, Melvin, Kyra, Tia Lam Kwan, Emily, GL Wang, okay, yeah, all of you got it, man. Oh, you're very fast. Excuse me. Okay. Let me check something first. Okay, it's kind of simple. Well, this one you call it simple. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay. So number 4, the figure below shows 3 identical squares ABCD, EFGD, and IJDH. There should be a H over here. Find angle Y. Now, for a square, right, here's the thing about squares that you all know but probably don't really take too much consideration about. So for a square, all sides have the same length. All lines are parallel. And all lines meet each other at right angles. So these ideas are rather important for solving geometry related questions. Okay? Yeah, I'm talking. Okay, so now once you got this ready, find angle y. So to find this angle y over here, this is the intended angle that we want to find. Okay, how can we find this? Well, this is going to be hard to draw. If we look at this square over here, okay, remember in your PSLE, don't use your pen to draw over the model. If you mess it up, you're going to have a very hard time recovering from that. This entire angle is 90 degrees. This angle here is 40 degrees. Okay? This angle here is 35 degrees. So it follows that this angle EDB must be 90 degrees minus 40 degrees. Will give you 50 degrees. Okay? Yeah, you're getting it correct. So the next thing that you want to see is that based on this, this whole angle is $90 degrees, and this angle here is 65 degrees, correct? Because you ought to say that angle HDG has to be 55 degrees. This is 55 degrees. Angle HDG is going to be 90 degrees minus 35 degrees to give you 55 degrees over here. So when you know this, you can also say that this angle BDG is going to be 55 degrees oh sorry, hang on, this angle here will have to be 90 degrees, this square's angle minus 50 degrees over here, and that will give you 40 degrees. Okay? Yeah, so if this is 40 degrees and this whole thing here is 55 degrees, then angle y itself will just be 55 degrees minus 40 degrees. So this will give you 15 degrees over here. Okay? Okay, let's just make this a short one tomorrow. Right. So Minnie, Emily, angle S. Okay, Melvin, Jesse, Li Pei Li, you're correct. Javen, you're correct. Li Ling, you're correct. Mala, you're correct. Joan Gui, you're correct. GM Tai, you're correct. Li Hap Ming, you're correct. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now the last one will probably be a bit more challenging than all of this. Okay, hopefully that presents to you a challenge. Okay, got it. Hang on, Angle S is next question. Oh, okay. Okay, right, let's go. Okay, next one, number 5, speedrun addition today. 5 questions in less than 1 hour, even with all the Facebook lag and all that. Let's just do it. In the figure below, not drawn to scale, shows a parallelogram and an isosceles triangle next to it. AB and CD are straight lines. So over here, straight lines, what is usually associated with straight lines? Okay, the hint over here is that you want to make use of vertically opposite angles. Right? Why the comments so funny? How come the comments so funny? Okay, angle S itself is going to be quite straightforward. We want to look at these angles on a straight line, in particular line AB. So to find angle S, this will be 180 degrees minus 15 degrees to give you 165 degrees. So let's just get that out of the way. Okay, then the next one is angle P. How did you all find angle P? Very curious. How do you all do it? Yeah, GL Huang, how do you do it? Angle S is the easy one. Just get it out of the way first. Do you mind explaining your thought process? Because this one I think is a rather interesting question. It's a secret. 110 degrees. No, angle P and Q add up to 110 degrees. Okay, let's just list out what we know first. It's 165 degrees. This guy here will also be 15 degrees. Correct. So, what are you going to do next? 180 minus 70 minus... Okay, so where do you get the 70 from? No, I'm not annotating. Right now I'm not annotating. If you cannot see, please try to log out and log in again. So here I want to make use of a few beautiful properties of the parallel lines. Okay, you notice that these and these are parallel, right? So yeah, and 55 plus 15 degrees gives you 70 degrees over here. Correct? So where else has this 70 degrees? Which other angle has this 70 degrees? P plus Q. Okay, Javen, you're quite close, but not really. Okay, it's not that. Okay, where else it has this same 70 degrees here? Everyone start to slow down already, right? So look carefully first. Why did I talk about parallel lines? Because with parallel lines, they usually give rise to two main properties. One is corresponding angles, and the other one is alternate angles. Okay, so guess what? Which one I'm going to use here? Trapezium. No, not so much on that. No, not so much on that. You can see that if this line is, okay, this blue straight line here, right? This line AB. Okay. Yeah, for emphasis. If this is 70 degrees, so will this be 70 degrees. Are you able to see that? If you have printed out a hard copy, or you have an iPad or whatever that is portable enough for you to flip it around, rotate it around, do it. It will help you a lot in visualizing this. Yeah. So if this is 70 degrees, because this is an isosceles triangle, right? This will also be 70 degrees. Okay, and if this is 70 degrees, it follows that this has to be 110 degrees. The other way you can see this is because this is 70 degrees, and because these two lines are parallel, angle Q also has to be 70 degrees. Correct? So, if that is the case, to find out angle P would just be, okay, angle P would just be 180 degrees minus 70, 180 degrees minus 70 degrees minus 70 degrees to give you 40 degrees. Okay? You all got that? Hey, what's wrong with this? No, Facebook these days seems to be getting more and more segregated. Like, all my videos are all over the place for some reason. You all got that? Okay, pretty good. Not bad, 5 questions in 40 minutes with all the Facebook lag and stuff. Right, if you got it, please like and share. So basically today what we covered, what I want to recap with you are the magic of parallel lines, the magic of overlapping, or rather to bring to your attention things that you may be aware of but take for granted, like all the properties of a square. That's why you have to take note of what kinds of properties you have. The idea of grouping and grouping, and of course folding. This one I think in the newest Henry Park prelim, P6 prelim, there's a question like this. There's a question like this. You can go and attempt it for the loads. Okay? So glad to see you all back here again. So how's everyone's what you call 99 sale day going on? For myself, I kind of ran out of things to buy already. So anyway, inside the comment, I've pinned up the link to get obtaining the Mastering Heuristics series written by my boss and my mentor, Mr. Sani Tan. Alright, so 99. I bought the paper. No lah, 99, I don't know, I got everything I need for the time being, but I can't think of what else I need to upgrade at this point, at this juncture. Hey, welcome Lee Hak Ming. I hope you did. Okay, please revise well on it. Nine. Then later got 10, 11, Black Friday, 12. Yeah, welcome. Welcome everyone. Not pinned. Now it's pinned already. Hey, welcome Polly. Welcome Jingxi. Yunqi. 0. Hey, bye Emily. You all have a good night. Enjoy your holiday or whatever is left of it. No, Henry Park got a few more. On the folding one, if I remember correctly. Hey, welcome Mini. Hey, welcome Mala. 0 sale. Okay, see you tomorrow, Emily. Conserving energy for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very long day for me. You're welcome, Kyra. There's nothing left of our holidays. Hey, welcome, Felicia. I still cannot see it pinned. Okay, wait lah. How about now? Okay, were there anyone else disturbing you just now? I couldn't see it from my chat box here. Hey, welcome John. 0 sale is no discount. Yeah, welcome Maggie. Right. Like right now, Facebook has been changing so much that you can't even keep track of how it's changing anymore. But after that, after a while, did he like keep quiet all the way through? Yeah, this thing is very weird. This Facebook is getting weirder these days. Can't really see anything. Yeah, welcome, Mimi. Tomorrow I think I need to drink 2 Red Bulls already. Well, I tried to ban him, I don't know whether that worked or not. Muted, banned from stream, banned from page. Don't know whether that worked or not. But I don't want anyone heckling anyone else. So if I have to sacrifice one to save the rest, I will sacrifice one to save the rest. It's actually not really sacrificing, he asked for it. Red Bull gang. No, Red Bull is not beer. RNH, Red Bull is not beer. Okay, if you want to hang around, I'm okay with that, but you all go and rest first. I think you all need the energy more than me. This is the cutest comment. No, Red Bull is not beer. Yeah. Okay. Red Bull isn't beer. Yep, I need 2 more Red Bulls tomorrow. But the one I even prepared it over here already. I got 1 ready. Tomorrow I probably need to buy 1 more along the halfway through the day. Okay, yeah, so if there's nothing else, then I think I'll make a move first. Time to go home and rest, settle all my other admin stuff, prepare for tomorrow's long day. Okay, see you all soon. You all are awesome. Thank you and good night, man. It's Kevin from Heuristics signing off. See you all soon. Bye bye.